All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rosé, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is the info. Now go.
What it do, ski son doodlers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now in this video, I'm just going to do a little quick preview / prediction video on who I think is going to win in the Miami Heat versus the Chicago Bulls game, what I think is going to happen. First off, what I think is going to happen, I think LeBron James is going to realize that the Chicago Bulls are ailing. They're a little weak. They're probably tired, and they're going to try to come and play physical. So what he's going to do is just come out and just play crazy. You know, just attack, fuck everybody else, and just do what he has to do to basically put these boys in a bad place to where when the fourth quarter come, they really not going to be able to catch up. You know, I know, like I said, it's easy to say. And, you know, we all know LeBron, he don't have that. I still don't believe he has that killer instinct to where he would want to do something like that. Where, you know, like a Kobe or a Jordan, nigga, they going to get in their groove. And once they get in their groove, they ain't really looking to do nothing else for nobody else. Like, help, you know, get the other person going. If they got a rhythm going, boom, they're going to attack. And I think LeBron James, he may try to do that because he's going to realize, like, look, last game, we could have gave that game away. If the Bulls, when they got tired in their fourth quarter, or they would have had some extra help, some more bodies, Bulls probably would have won that game. And I think he's going to realize that. Now, as far as Dwayne Wade, his knee is bothering him. I don't care what nobody says because, you know, he just don't look right. And I know some people say, well, he don't really have to do a lot. Yes, nigga, Dwayne Wade is going to have to do something for the simple fact that we don't know if Norris Cole can keep playing this good. We don't know if Ray Allen can keep doing this every night. We don't know if Chalmers or whoever stepped up. Because you think about it, them last two games, that last game, it was really only Norris Cole and LeBron James that did a lot of the work. And then LeBron James didn't even have his best game. So just think, he's probably going to have a great game tonight, you know. And the Bulls let it slip away because they couldn't find scoring in the fourth quarter. And this is why I feel like, you know, and please somebody explain to me, how come Richard Hamilton is not playing? When you have Luol Deng out, Kurt Heinrich, Derrick Rose, why Richard Hamilton is not playing? I don't get that. This dude is a NBA champion. At one point, he was a great player. You know, he still can shoot. He can shoot the three. I just don't understand. What's the point of having him on the roster? You know, if you're not going to play him. I know that NBA players, they try to shorten down the rosters. Fuck that. When your players is out sick and hurt, everybody has to play. Because Dang is not playing. Kurt Heinrich is not playing. It's obvious Rose is not playing. So it's like, what are you going to do? You know? And I feel like this game can't keep getting physical. The Bulls can't keep getting too physical because it's going to mess them up. People are going to keep getting ejected and all kind of stuff. And they don't even have a lot of depth, you know, in their bench. So Teague is going to have to play more to give some Nate Robinson rest and them other guys, somebody else to get Butler some rest because I think he played the whole game last game too. I think, you know, this game is going to be it's probably going to be in the 80s and 90s again, you know, somewhere around there. I think the Chicago Bulls, that crowd will be going because now their backs up against the wall. You know, I think the Bulls will come out and play better with energy again, kind of like the last game. Hopefully, Boozer can have another great game. Hopefully, Nate Robinson can get going. Bellinelli can have a hot first half and a hot second half because they're going to need his three-point shooting. And also, even Nate Robinson three-point shooting. They just going to have to keep doing what they're doing, putting Butler on James, you know, making them work, you know, play that great solid defense that the Bulls play. And hopefully, you know, the Bulls can probably pull this out. If LeBron James and those guys get going, and I'm talking about other people keep contributing, then the Miami Heat, they probably will win this game tonight. You know, it all depends on what the Bulls do and who on that bench is going to step up. You know, if they got to at least get 20-something points from the bench, if possible, in order to beat the Miami Heat. Because it's obvious Miami Heat have the better talent, but the Chicago Bulls, they have heart, you know. So, they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up the Chicago Bulls. It's obvious we know the Chicago Bulls, they're not going to give up. But I think the Miami Heat, they probably will win this game. But, like I said, the Chicago Bulls, they also have a good opportunity because if you think about it, besides game 2, they've been playing the Miami Heat pretty good. So, you know, those are just my little preview predictions of who I think is going to win this game. What I think is going to happen. I think, like I said, LeBron James is going to have a great game. Dwayne Wade is going to have a so-so game. And I don't know if any of them other guys are going to step up for the Miami Heat. But I do know, like I said, Chicago Bulls player had to step up. They had to play Richard Hamilton, get him going. And we just have to see what happens. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think is going to happen. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Check out my previous videos. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like. Y'all know what to do, man. Deuce.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.